Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, grasshoppers. A little bit later a start. The grandson's camp schedule and other things have kicked in, and otherwise I'm not going to be able to stream the morning events. Again, I switched them to try to avoid everything. And it just seems like you can't please everybody all the time. I'm sorry. Maybe I need to do 2 a day. At least I'm able to get a little bit more sleep. Have a chance at winning. Tapas New is here. Nice. Good morning. This is a chess informant stream. And we're going to begin with a nice Indian defense for a change. He gets. I want to play the Blumenfeld counter gambit. Am I going to get a chance at that? No, not with not with knight to c3. We're just going to keep attacking the d4 pawn.
Said, "Morning, John."
Good morning, Rogan. How are you? The volume, as usual, is too loud. Let's turn that down. Let's just get castles. Against the e3, castling is always good. Did we get it up? I think I looked the other day. And I didn't necessarily see it.
Set, living the life.
Indeed. What is this? A 100-hour stream-a-thon? I'm not sleeping in this room. There's no way. A 100-hour stream-a-thon. That's asking a lot. Alright, so what do I really wish to do? Can I do it this way? d5, cd5, knight d5? I think I have to go in that direction. The moment he castles, bishop takes c3, b takes c3, b6. And can I go in this direction? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's amuse ourselves with the possibility that we can do this without getting crushed. How about that? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to amuse ourselves with the possibility that we do not get crushed this way. I don't get it. Am I getting mated? It's possible. I don't have much of a choice here.
King Slayer Slow said, "Just making thumbnails for Nixon."
Just making thumbnails for Nixons. Sounds like an after-school special. Making thumbnails for Nixons. And now, takes, 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 oh, he fell for it. Or did he fall for it? Maybe I fell for it. Yeah, maybe I fell for it. I am in trouble. Alright. This was a Nimso Indian gone so wrong. So we got one piece. Two pieces. And we're down the exchange to boot. Let's see if we can get all of this in. If we can get all of this in. I don't know. Can I do it? I don't know. He's trying to push the envelope. I don't know. We have to somehow get this back into action. This is all we need, and we have it. We're just gonna have to be that much more resourceful now. It looks bad, but it isn't so bad, but it's okay. We've now built a fortress. It's okay. We've now built a fortress. What do we have here? So if we do that, I don't know. Knight to d5. Rook takes e6. So then it really is two minor pieces for an exchange, but I don't have a choice. It seems like now. I don't know if I can survive this. Now I no longer have knight to d5. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, that was lucky. It was very, very lucky. We're going to need We're gonna need some divine intervention here. Can I do it?
Tapeshny chess. Say. Hello John Sir howdy.
This could test my playing ability. I'm not going to bother. Good morning, Tapas New. How is the tournament, man? You should definitely send, please send, some more pics and or links to the live results in the Discord under our IRL tournaments. I don't even know that I'm going to make it to the World Open. But I'm very happy that I did not go, because apparently people were being shut off and shut down and turned away at the airport for their social media even recently. And I did not need to be brown to be turned away. Yes, they were turning away even their own what would it be, their white Christian randomness that we're going through right now.
Tapeshny chess. Say.
Oh, no
Give
worries.
me a second to respond as I am in the game.
Oh my gosh, you're in a game indeed. I have a chance to improve my score against Charles numero uno today. That's good. You need to win this game, Tapas New. No pressure. No pressure, because I need to get at this guy. We are on a quest to achieve our peak. I need to do that particular stream a little bit later as well. Now the F pawn can join the spray. I don't know if you needed that. I was thinking you definitely needed F4. I'm a little worried about the weakness of your light squares. I am mildly concerned about the weakness of your light squares. Queen F3. Bishop F4, Bishop G5, Bishop E3. He's definitely going to be taking on E5 so he can play Queen to D6. So your white squares need to be battened down immediately, if not sooner. I don't know how you're going to do that. That does not batten down your white squares. You're losing a pawn in this case, I'm afraid. Our oh, maybe you can shut it down. Maybe this is good enough. Is this good enough? Takes, push. There. I don't know. I think you've got this one, Tapas New. I don't know if you needed to play that, by the way. I actually thought that you were going to play... Bishop takes H6 first. Bishop takes H6 first. Maybe you can still get there from here. But it's still tricky, only because his... Ouch. I'm afraid this could leave a mark. But maybe he'll make a mistake. Instead of Queen E4, I think you had to still pressurize and build this attack with a move like Bishop takes H6. Keep all the other options open. That way, after bishop h6, g8, 6, queen e4, f5, queen takes f7, queen takes e6, queen f7 to be met by knight takes h6. We don't have a choice here. The good news is that the pawn on f5 is thin. But the bad news is, oh no! You did it. I can't believe you did it. He should not have taken that knight on g4. Can't believe he took that knight on g4. Am I going to get him? Is there no one else available? 11 minutes. Barely time for 3 games should we boogie. Yeah, you had a good attack. Knight d5 is definitely a less than best, I feel. Ron, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste.
Continue believe he got greedy and fell to my sneaky trap.
What is going on with this volume? This volume seems to have gone up again, right? Is there volume control on the tracker itself, on the player itself, that I don't know about? I feel like it's very loud for me anyway. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize he's just going to give away a knight. That was very kind of him.
No words. Said. Hello there.
Let's keep it up.
King Slayer Slow. Said. No words 123 General Kenobi, you are a bold one.
Let's do it that way. I forgot about the benefit of playing knight f6. That's craziness. Absolute, bitter, utter craziness. Let's get all of our pieces into the game. All of our pieces into the game. We have another one to bring in. And now, is that one actually there? Knight takes, rook takes, queen takes. Knight takes, rook takes, queen takes. Oh no, I ran out of time. I was enjoying that position too much. That was such a lovely position. I'm sure that I was winning in the long run. I forgot that I berserked. Yeah. Never ever berserk. Never ever berserk. Never ever berserk. I need to go to my shorts. I need to share that short. Content. Shorts. Yeah, never ever short. Ron, hey. Knight to c3, knight to f3. This is good for me. I don't like this system for Ron, actually. But maybe, just maybe, he'll play exactly that. That was very kind of him. Since we have no weaknesses on the dark squares, we can work it out just like that. Let's just go for the other side now because it's there. Let's batten down the hatches on that side just in case he tried to overwork me. On that front. Yes. We have more where that came from. So where is he going now? Yes. Oh, he's stopping me from going there? I don't think so. Maybe not. Is my king safe in the center? Is my king safe in the center? I don't know, but I will find out. Can I mow across him here? I don't know if it's going to work. My king being in the center and all. Can I go there? No. What? What did I have, Ron? What did I have? Were you just being complimentary there? Wise guy. Is that true? I'm a little worried about... I want to play... What was Ron doing to me there, sir? Tapas New on Twitch. Is Tapas New streaming live? That is the question. And why isn't he, if he is? We've only played once. And Judith Polgar's birthday. Oh, he played E5, right. This was not a good game by Tapas New, unfortunately. What was that? Log button on the iPhone was not for the drama. I appreciate that, Ron. Oh my god, that was horrible. I was completely confused. General Kenobi, you are the bold one. No words. I need to turn down the music. Again, I think it has a natural inclination to get higher. And I need to turn up the volume on the speech chat. How do I do that? That's what I need. Chat fade, voice. Events.
Tapeshly Chess said, GG's.
GG's indeed. What? We have to hit back? Okay, there we go. Now we got the Renier Castellanos. Now on Wikipedia, by the way, it lists his birthday as the 13th of July. So today he actually turns 42 or 43, interestingly enough. But because he is coaching for Killer Chess Training, it is good.
SWE said, I need a bigger iPhone, perhaps iPhone 13 Pro.
Yeah, I have a bigger Android though. It doesn't seem to help. I think it just matters the settings. I think that, like, you know how that annoying feature on cheese.com where you pick up the piece and it becomes bigger than it is?
Said, Pegasus SWE Android perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. If you're going to get a chess playing tablet, next time you upgrade your phone, usually they throw in a tablet deal. And it's almost so much worth it to put the tablet on, because that way you can actually follow live events mobily on the roaming, more or less. And that way you can still have your phone and follow live events and play chess. I haven't had a tablet in a while. I just didn't want to carry the extra equipment because I carry a tablet. I mean, because I used to carry a tablet PC. Congrats to Tapas New Chess. I don't know that I have a... I don't know if I have underscore. congratulations to Dapus New Chess. If you've not yet followed him, you should. He is terrific. But, the only reason I didn't play Bishop E3 last time I played Bishop E3 in this position, which was theoretically a mistake. Just looking at my opening book here. Oh no, I didn't play Bishop E3, or did I?
Pegasus SW.
Yes, I did play Bishop E3.
iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and iPod still working.
Yes, indeed. He watches actually on a big screen at home. And he makes his moves on his phone. He has shared that photo. I don't know if he has shared it in the Discord. So yeah, the last time I played this, I played F4 against Ron Hay. And I kind of like it. F4, E6. Oh, and Ron won the last time. But I was fairly certain that I've played Bishop E3 in this position. But I guess not, according to this. I am fairly certain. Maybe I have to run out of opening book, yeah, before the thing clips in. Should I just play Bishop D2 and continue on the king side? That would seem to be the easiest way about
Pegasus
this, right?
SWE said.
Have you tried the app from ChessBase?
On Android? I definitely use ChessBase for Android. It's an early version, but I'm able to look up games, do the research, save the game analysis, export the game analysis. The iPhone ChessBase app does not necessarily work so well, if at all. Although I haven't tried it in a while, because I don't have access to an iPhone. So F3 was totally unnecessary. I was going to play... Oh, of course, if he takes back, then we gain time on that. And that. And then his bishop is trapped. Got it. And this looks pretty good. I have to take that in order to play rook to b1. I feel like bishop to g5 would be ideal. Just to try to get something to commit to this square, since nothing can go there. Oh, they have f4. Rook to b3 and rook on f. Gotta threaten this. Takes. Is it worth it? Bishop takes f6 is not good, so king h1 is the only move to keep the advantage. Just play good solid chess, John. Is anyone watching the broadcast? I believe that we have St. Louis coming up. When did this 100-hour stream start? At 16 minutes ago. I'm feeling frisky here with the, I can't find it. I thought it started at 9 a.m. Let's look at this. Learn, broadcast, or watch broadcast. It starts in 16 minutes. Where are you? Anyway, let's finish this game score. H4 was definitely a mistake. And then I didn't follow through. I was more concerned about bishop a4. All this is good. Oh, we had another error here. I did look at knight f4. I did look at knight f4. But I was more concerned about knight e5 and what I was going to do on that. Bishop c8 in order to play knight d7, or if knight a6, then knight d3, knight takes c4, castles kingside. Interesting, sacrificing that pawn. Some of these moves don't make sense to me. Much of the time, some of these moves don't make sense to me. But yes, since he cannot castle on the king side, it's only natural that I shift my gears to go to the opposite side of the board. At the expense of a pawn. So I have, perhaps one pawn left. This move looks pretty ferocious too. Knight to b4 looks pretty ferocious.
Pegasus SWE. Set.
The move in d7 is wrong.
Yeah, the move bishop d7 is wrong. Yeah. Knight d7 and then to b6.
Pegasus SWE. Set.
In the opening.
Indeed. I think I can adjust the volume of various things. I just need to know what platform this is on. That is on the... Unfortunately, my Streamlabs is opening. Streamlabs desktop. Here we go. I'm going to find the sound settings. Customizable sound settings. That's what I need.
Pegasus SWE. Set.
Then you have qa4.
Aha. He is so on the ball. The speakers should always be on NVIDIA broadcast. The microphone is on NVIDIA broadcast. The volume is at 100% for the microphone input. Very good. And this way I get to set just crank up the volume to 100%, but it doesn't seem to affect anything right now. That's so strange, right? And now we can pair by app. Volume mixer, app input, and output devices. So let's just do that. So Google Chrome is at 100%, which is good. Streamlabs desktop, we can turn that down to the year James Bond. And then I need to do so NVIDIA broadcast is at 100%, Teams, Discord, all system sounds, Google output device, yada yada yada. So Google Chrome, and I believe that's
Pegasus SWE said.
Is it OBS in your stream system?
no, it is Streamlabs, but I don't see. So Streamlabs desktop, I just cut the volume down. Output device. And the input device. Streamlabs desktop is always NVIDIA. I hope it didn't kill my microphone. We're going to find out. Have you gotten your signed copy of Dark Squares yet, Roken? I believe that you have earned over the years a most healthy friendship and camaraderie with Mr. Wrench that he should be sending you at any moment. I wonder if I can do app settings for app info, speechchat.com. Settings.
King Slayer Sloan said. What's this?
Dark Squares is Danny Wrench's personal life story and biography. I believe that you should have a personalized and signed copy, just to promote the establishment and further the cult's awareness. The chess.com cult needs all the publicity that it can get. Location, more settings and permissions for
King
speech
Slayer
chat.
Sloan said. Of course his struggle. King Slayer Sloan said. Or
His
in
struggle, yes. Or in German. In German would be more fitting. That way it can be up there with the classics like Mein Kampf. Indeed. You are on the page, sir. Who can say you are not as sharp as needed? It's good to be young, because when you're younger, you are sharper. Is the podcast up, by the way? Ladies and gentlemen, there is. I don't know, I started a new season just because I feel like when we've had a layoff like this, it feels like it should be a new season. So my nomination for the new episode was Season 3, Episode 1. And I actually had a dream that I was contacting the agents of certain players, friends of certain players, in order to obtain access to chess Just celebrities that I wouldn't normally have a still looking at sound, by the way. Window management, your device use, speechchat.com, camera, microphone.
Kingslayer Sloan said, interesting dream.
Hey, I can't tell you that I'm not considering our podcast. Eh? So I still haven't managed to increase the volume of all things. Do I need to save?
Kingslayer Sloan said, my dreams are more about throne of buildings.
Thrown out of buildings, you say? So NVIDIA broadcast. And now it doesn't turn down at all. The volume is not affected by.
Said, yep, or just weird ones.
I have adjusted it so much that I can no longer adjust the volume. With my speaker effects, noise removal. Let's try this. Studio voice, yada yada yada. Noise removal removed everything. Audio. Oh, I need it on microphone effects. Testing, testing, testing. It looks like it's maxed out. Does anyone hear any background noise? I don't think anyone hears any background noise. Launch on startup. Enable GPU utilization indicator. Fair enough. Show
Arsenal
notifications on Windows.
Good afternoon.
Kingslayer Sloan said,
Arsenal
I reckon
fan
we can get some
Richie,
meat on
welcome
Zol on this
back,
episode.
Richard. Or if you don't get a hold of him or nail him down, basically, like he's a couple of hours behind you, right? Alexa, what time is it in New Zealand right now?
New Zealand has multiple time zones. In Auckland, it is 1:06 a.m.
It's 1:06 a.m. in Auckland. Alexa, what time is it in Sydney?
In Sydney, it's 11:07 p.m.
That sounds right. So if it's 11:07, it's 1:07 a.m. for in the next day, mind you.
Arsenal
It's
fan
July
Richard
4th
said,
in
Got a fascinating correspondence game happening currently. First time I've been excited about actually looking at chess in a long time. Did you wanna see my pawn sacrifice in Nimzo?
Absolutely, dude. Pass it along. I have a few minutes before my lesson starts. I have a session with Charles Numero Uno in just a few minutes. Everybody already knows that, of course. He just moved instantly in that one game. He has to be willing to lose. That is the tricky part. If you want to slow down, you have to be willing to lose. So I'm looking in the Discord. I'm hoping the link is there. Please subscribe to the YouTube. You will get, by the way, you will get text-to-speech on YouTube once you subscribe on YouTube. And we have another celebrity in the house. Hold on. I'm not supposed to do this, but I have to give him
Arsenal
a little...
fan Richie said.
D4 NF6 C4 E6 NC3 B flat 4 QC2
B flat.
NF3 C5 D5 Master Chess Dojo. Please don't turn on engine for it though, just human perspective if that SO.
Sounds great. Let me just open up one of my games first that I was enjoying so much. I think it was this game. Let's turn off the engine. I'm going to keep my personal history on to see if I've ever faced the idea. Oh, I see. So this is in the classical, aka Capablanca variation.
Said.
After EXD5 CXD5 I was hoping for NXD5 E4.
Well, I have one major drawback and concern.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
But E8 was played instead, which is probably correct.
So in this particular instance, it's castles, knight f3. Now we're borderline heading for the Kasparov system with the knight f3 and knight c3 and the idea of bishop g5. c5. So you're looking at this as white, obviously. No? Because isn't this already a pawn sacrifice?
Ask said.
Yeah.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
I am white.
I've not been on either side of this variation. I believe one of my students may have accidentally played this, but they didn't play it with the intention of it being good. I don't like the idea of giving up the central pawn. Rule number one, the central pawns are more valuable.
Said.
E4 was my idea.
Yes.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
After NX.
No, we have to continue in this vein, of course. We have to keep up the pressure.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
Bishop e2, f...
E4 if re8.
Rook e8, c4. What are you, nuts? Oh, this is becoming a more gambit-like by the minute. And if rook takes e4 check...
Arsenal fan Richie.
Then after NXC3 BXC3 bar 500.
What if I
Arsenal
just
fan
fork
Richie.
the bishop and the
Set.
king?
If S cool right.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
RXE4 QXE4.
Oh no, you don't have time for that. This looks like it should be fun. Maybe not. No, that doesn't work. Where? Oh, where does the queen go? Or do we just give it back? Or bishop takes check. That's better. Maybe we've always had this. Bishop takes check. But we don't have it while the queen's hanging. So this check can be met by this check.
Say. Surely black can survive.
I don't think he can survive this now. No, this looks like the truth. This looks like the truth. And if knight takes d5, e4. I mean, this looks like a free pawn to me. Black's king is safe. Black has the safer king. So there's no reason we can't continue this particular vein. Actually, we have to play it this way. Knight takes c3, b takes c3, d5.
Not sure about BD2.
No, but this is stronger. Your king is in the center.
Something more aggressive.
Arsenal Fanrichi said.
Maybe BG5.
Arsenal Fanrichi said.
Then if RXE4 QXE4.
Of course. Let's keep up the pressure.
Arsenal Fanrichi.
While everyone's hanging, let's keep up the pressure.
0-0-0.
Castling queenside here. So I'm playing black.
Arsenal Fanrichi said.
Yeah,
Maybe not here. Alright. Well, the good news here is that nothing is actually hanging. Everything is protected.
Arsenal Fanrichi said.
Okay, D5 is tricky.
I like the good old-fashioned analysis, mano a mano. So I don't know if I'm not a big fan of bishop
Arsenal
c4.
Fanrichi
I know you want to be more aggressive.
Maybe there could be BXD5 here and BXC3 P2.
Alright, let's look at that. Bishop takes. I feel like I have to follow through on this. Nope. Bishop takes f7, queen c4 leads to nothing. So,
Arsenal Fanrichi said.
Take A1 first, maybe.
Don't blunder a bishop.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
Yeah, BXB7 is a bit depressing.
So let's just do a little bit of an assessment here.
Arsenal
So black
fan
is up
Richie
an exchange.
BD2 maybe.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
Planning
Yep.
NG5.
I need to keep your king in the center. Well, I was very tempted by bishop takes, bishop takes, bishop
Arsenal
takes.
fan Richie said.
I think you rewrite BC4 might be a bust.
Yeah, it's just too loose. It just seems too loose. I was surprised. I was teaching this lesson the other day when I said, when you look at your opponent's moves and then they play a surprising move, assuming that your move is a good one, right? But already in this position, I feel like black has more active pieces in the safer king, and he has the possibility of playing this. So,
Arsenal fan Richie said.
Do things change if BD3 C4 BX C4?
oh, I don't think I'm going to play that, though. The original intention with Rook E8 remains. But perhaps not. Perhaps we just continue developing. So now I have castles. We get to start it all
Arsenal
over
fan
again.
Richie said.
And you want NE5 if NC6.
N E5.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
For black OFC.
Possibly. I mean, originally, I had the strange intention of just applying more pressure in this manner.
Arsenal
This was
fan
the
Richie
original
said.
intention behind...
F6 seems risky.
Yeah, but I'm trying to meet fire with fire. You sacrificed a pawn. It's now 3. I have a pawn majority on this board.
After 0-0 NXC3A3.
Ah, maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to go after your stuff. No, it doesn't work. You have knight d5.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
NF4 BX F4 ND5.
So you're right. I have to go in this manner. Knight takes c3, b a3. But you haven't taken anything yet, so we get to keep on developing.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
E5 could be interesting.
I have been
internet
expecting
so
that.
in there somewhere, perhaps.
I have been expecting e5. We are way overdue for e5. And bishop g5, obviously. But we'll look at e5 first. Uh-oh, I'm down to less than 7 minutes. Plus, I need to freshen up my coffee. We are going to continue this conversation later, sir. I'm not going to look it up, I promise.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
It's okay, I have to go out very soon anyhow.
This is
Pegasus
pretty
SW
entertaining.
said.
Qf6 perhaps c4, then d5 at fbx c4.
Arsenal fan Richie said.
Thanks for taking a look. It feels like a
Yep.
position rich with possibilities.
To me, I liken a lot of these gambits where you already have the advantage in the space in the center. It's like you're trying to get, like there's not a definite aim, and believe it or not, I don't believe in sacrifices. Just like Magnus doesn't believe in fortresses. Grandmaster John Tisdall and I the other morning were considering, for the most part, that sacrifices are merely exchanges of material for time and space, because time, space, and activity have all become real elements of the game in the modern era. They are so real you can feel them and see them. Time, space, material, piece coordination, activity. That exchanging that element or entity in return for material is a very real exchange. So it's not like a sacrifice, I suppose, can definitely be applied to a great extent where you're giving up material things in return for ethereal things. Maybe that's the story. And something that we should be watching today, obviously, I need to put this thing into a study. At least I know that I've saved it in my Akusa's game. Watch broadcasts, Rapid and Blitz Live. The games that we are most interested in today are Gukesh playing with Magnus Carlsen. This is a huge grudge match. Abdu Satorov versus Nordebek. Versus Gukesh. Carlsen and Farouja, I predict 1.5 Magnus. There's no doubt in my mind that Magnus is going to run over him.
Pegasus SWE, yeah, that seems like something ILL have to take a look at when the game finishes. It's possible that c4 counter pawn sacrifice is the way to go for black.
Yeah, it may actually achieve the same goal of the other previous position. Fabiano versus Prague is a bitter grudge match. Prague is already better in this position. Magnus Carlsen. I am hoping that Gukesh wins this tournament. In any event. Oh no, we need to run our ending stream. Have a great day, everyone.